Hi. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. My name's Allie, and I thought what would be a great way to introduce myself? What better way to introduce myself and who I am and what I like and all of that jazz with my stack of shame. Let's see, can I like lift it? This is my stack of shame. If you've seen it, stack of shame are books on your shelf that you've had, that you have intended to read and have not. I have had some of these on my shelf for, I'm gonna say a decade, at least. At least. I have been an avid reader all my life. I like to read a lot of different things. I like to read a lot of different genres, and this sort of shows it a little bit. So let's dig in because I'm so excited. First one up top, these are in no particular order, it's just how they stacked when I was pulling them off my shelf, is The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. First off, this cover just alone makes me want to read this book. I am so intrigued by it. So first stack of shame, I do plan on reading this. Second on my stack, I'm scared of it, but I also really want to read it, and that's Master and Margarita. I don't know. I judge books by their covers. I heavily judge books by their covers. I recognize the name of this. This cover is dope. I want to read this, and I am kind of like in a mood recently where I am trying to get through a lot of older literature. I started this book 2 years ago, and that is East of Eden by Steinbeck. I made it, I made it, that's it, really? Oh, that's so embarrassing. I made it to page 45. I picked this up right after my son was born. I had this idea at the time that I could read to him. And I was like, oh, this is the perfect time. It's quiet. I'll just read him this. And that did not pan out. I was also freshly postpartum. I'm talking like he was a couple weeks old, if that, when I started this. It obviously hasn't happened. The next one up is Stephen King's It. Look at how big this is. Maybe I'm just scared of big books. Maybe I'm just really daunted by the size of books because holy smokes. I might be crazy, but I think me and my friend Jen were talking about reading this together. So possibly during fall, which I'm already so excited. Also, when I go into this, this is another I'm going in blind. I've never seen the movies. All I know about this book is that there's a murderish clown. Next on my book of shame, stack of shame, the shames, is Virgin Suicides. I saw the movie eons ago. I saw the movie at least probably 7 years ago, and I've never read this. And this is like a thing. Everywhere I was like going, people have talked about this book, and I have read Middlesex by him, same author. I actually think I read it with my friend Jen. That is so funny. I'll link her channel, but oh my God, how funny. Anyways, I want to read this. This is like a cult classic. Everybody talks about this, and I have not read it. Honestly, looking at the stack is kind of driving me crazy. Next up is Play It As It Lays by Joan Didion. I listened, I did not read, and I wish I had read because I feel like I would have loved it even more, which says a lot because I loved it. My Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion, I was so into it, and it just pushed me even more to wanting to read more of her work. This one terrifies me. The next book on my list absolutely petrifies me, but I want to read it so bad. And that is Atlas Shrugged. I have wanted to read this since I was in high school, and let me tell you, it's been a hot minute since I've been in high school. I read Fountainhead last year. I thought Fountainhead was phenomenal. So I think I'm gonna really, really enjoy this. but this is the one that I heard about before Fountainhead. I purchased this, I saw it, and I was like, I can't do that. I can do it. Psh. I'm so intrigued. I like her. Oh, it's another, holy smokes. This is like the same size as Stephen King's It. I think I'm gonna love this. And I think that's why I'm scared of it. But there's something about her writing that it scratches some itch in my brain. I'm scared of this. It's another I'm Daunted, and that is Brothers Karamazov. Everybody talks about Dostoevsky, everyone. And when I say that I have multiple books by him on my shelf, I'm not kidding. And I read Notes from Underground a few months ago, and I don't know how I feel. Like, I feel like I read it and I was just like, okay. But I'm slowly working my way up to this one. Me and Jen, again, we're gonna read Crime and Punishment. So that's on there. I'm gonna do it. I'm really, really excited. Okay, final book Stack of Shame, I wanna read. I have every plan on reading. I just don't know when I'm gonna do it. Hitchhiker's Guide. This scares me. It's in all of these are scary to me. And I don't know if it's the length. I don't know if it's just the genres. My husband recommended this to me, and I'm not a sci-fi girl. But I do have a couple of sci-fis on my TBR. I want to read this really bad. That is my stack of shame. I have every plan on reading these books. I just don't know when I am. Are any of these on your stack of shame? Comment below and let me know. Or just tell me some of the books that are on your stack of shame. Should I be as scared of these as I am? It is scary for its own unique way. I can't wait to get to these. I really truly can't. I don't know which one's next. I might knock out the small ones first. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for joining me. If you've made it this far, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you hopefully in my next one. Bye.